I just got off the phone with Tom McCarter from the Budget Committee. This thing with Farber screwed up, Hooch.
What? They can't lump us in with that fucking Martian.
We're all in the same boat, fellas.
But our shenanigans are cheeky and fun.
Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic.
Which makes them not shenanigans at all, really.
Evil shenanigans.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
To a two-short song, she on the homemade wine, and we go all night long. And we can tie them all up, and we can tie one on. Crop top gone, flip-flops on. I got the Dixon on, but the six-pack gone. Sun bleached on with the aviators on. Michelada in the morning in my styrofoam. I got the lime and salt, but the Casa gone. I got them vibing, y'all, when they rock this song. And any sandbar party that we pop up on, just pull up to the cove and you can hop up on. She keep rocking that boat, looking for trouble and sun soak up. High tide dropping it low, cause today anything goes. Yeah, she keep rocking that boat, drinking one hand, the other smoking, making them speakers blow, cause anything goes down at the parties.
Aw, shit, motherfuckers, damn right. Everything goes down at the Party Cove, especially Lake of the Ozarks. You're listening to 96.1 FM, styling all day, every day, in your motherfucking ear since the 90s. And we're going to be dragging through this afternoon. And as we said, we drug Stephanie, drug her ass back in here to tell the story of Virginia Beach. So what's up, Steph?
Not much. That was a trip, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a long story. It's an all-day story. We're going to take you through the all-afternoon story of this trip. That just was interesting.
Deal.
Jimmy's like,
Pretty interesting.
Yep. Yep, it was interesting. I've heard the story like 50,000 times.
Yep. So, where do we start?
Well, who's making so much fucking noise?
Not me.
Yeah, I could hear it.
I don't know.
I could hear it through my headset. So, as you guys know, we were supposed to go to Alaska, me and Jimmy. Well, as everybody knows, those plans change, but we are doing it next year. That is on the schedule for sure. However, I was in California, and something popped up in my news feed for sale. And it was some of the most iconic vintage amplifiers from the PPI art system. Majority of them were new in box.
Yep. The exact same amps that we need if we're going to redo my Blazer.
Yep, we're going to redo her Blazer. We're not going to say how many of them we bought, but it was a huge collection if anybody has seen pictures of it online, okay?
Yep. Yes.
The big thing is, I sent it to Steph, and she goes, if this is true, this is fucking crazy. And it literally was crazy, because who in the world would have that many fucking amps?
Right. In that good a condition.
Yeah. And so, and we've had Steph on the air before, and really quickly, without getting all nerded out, explain to the listeners the difference between these amps and the new amps.
Well, the old amps back in the day, they were all classified AB amplifiers. They're very clean. They don't put out very much distortion. They're highly underrated for their power. And they're beasts. I mean, they would handle just about anything, and They wouldn't blow up your subs, you know, because they were clean power. Most of the amps now are Class D, which they put out so much distortion, and yeah, you may not hear the distortion that's putting out, but trust me, your speakers do. And
On them sub, yeah.
yep, and that's why people are blowing subs and blowing mids and highs and having to go replace them.
Yeah, because it's an overturning product.
Yeah.
So instead of the amplifier companies that make the amps for the subwoofers for the cars make the right shit, they do this so shit breaks, so you get new shit. Just like with car audio competition, you show up with these amps, it's like, holy shit. That person means business, you know? So,
You know, I mean, they still make AB amplifiers today, but they're so freaking expensive.
Yeah.
exactly. So the thing is, we're not going to say how many amps there were. There was a shit ton, okay? A massive.
Lots of power.
Yeah, I mean, we had like
Yeah.
30,000 watts of power. We could power a fucking small city with this shit, okay?
Yes.
So the thing is, I was in California. I messaged the guy to set up a meeting. He did get back with me. And he was confused because in the thing I said, we would like to have a meeting with you. Now, he just wanted to sell the whole collection and be done with it. He did not want to break up the collection. We didn't want him to break up the collection because we're greedy fucks and we wanted all of them.
Yes.
And the price had to be right. We were not arguing with his price at all.
No.
I think that's something that surprised him because when we had a meeting with him, because he was confused, you know, he was like, you know. So then I explained, you know, look, you know, the person, you know, Stephanie Thorpe competed with this stuff and we're building a new truck, but we don't want to start on the truck until we find a fucking amp. And he understood. So we set up a time to talk. We had a phone meeting. I was actually in California. And he said, this weekend, me and my wife's going out of town, you know, a getaway. But when I get back, I'll send you some videos. Well, we must have really piqued his interest because within 20 minutes later, I had videos sent to me.
Yes.
Brand new inbox, unwrapping shit showing it me. So I sent it to Steph and I was like, hey, what do you think? Now, Stephanie's the expert. I'm not. Okay?
Yeah, I even drove the PPI van for, a year and a half. So,
Yeah, so...
I mean, I knew we had to get these. And I was dreaming of amplifiers every night.
Yeah, so, I mean, the thing is, she's Miss Bass bitch for a reason. I mean, she was the first woman to compete in Pro SPL.
Yep.
I'm not an audio person. Like, we build full custom show cars, but when it comes to audio stuff, we have an expert that works for us. So, I'm not the motherfucker to wire your shit, trust me. I have people who do that for us.
I am.
But that's what she does. She's a wiring geek, okay? I mean, you know, she likes that shit. You know, if we were hammering metal and, you know, building a fender, she'd probably be like, that's cool, but that's not what I want to do. So, you know, within our car club with Mini Persuasions, everybody has different stuff that they're good at. So, this is what she's good at. So, so she, so I get back from California, and like the next couple of days, that hey, Frosty, I got your message, buddy. And yes, we will get you a fucking Driven shirt with fucking taco on it, okay? I know you're listening. so anyway, Frosty, I love Frosty to death, man.
I love Frosty too.
Frosty is the shit. Yeah, Jimmy's never got to hang out with Frosty.
No.
Oh, that'd be your new best friend, man. If you think Taco's cool, Taco's he's aight.
Yeah, you would like Frosty too.
Frosty's the shit, man. So, Frosty Melon. Oh, Frosty Melon.
We like to publicly fight, but you know,
Publicly
it's all in
fight.
good
Yeah.
fun.
They have a love
It's all
hate.
in good fun.
They have a love-hate relationship. So anyway, back to the story at hand. I brought Stephanie a couple of my vehicles because she's building some speaker boxes, and one of them she's putting a pool table in the bed, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And she kept trying to pull me to the side so not everybody would hear our conversation, and she does the one thing that just irks the shit out of me. Later, can you call me? There's something we need to talk about.
Well,
And I'm like, well, what is it? Well,
I did not want to do that, but I could. I tried for 2 days to get to talk to you when no one else was around, and it didn't happen. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have to do this.
yeah.
Sometimes it's impossible.
And Jimmy knows me real well. So if somebody says something like that to me, and I'm just like, just fucking tell me, just fucking, what is it? Well, we'll talk later. And it's like, I want to beat my fucking head off something because I'm just like, what is it? I mean,
I'm like, it's nothing bad. It's something good. Just call me.
yeah. So here's the thing. Okay, so Frosty, I know you heard me. The Driven Radio show's the shit. La 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 la. Oh, we're glad that you liked the new show last night. Oh, Frosty. Okay, so back to the story, people. I'm gonna have to put my phone on mute because people do this because they know we're doing the show. So, it's driving me nuts. What the fuck does she want to talk about? You know, does she want a bunch of money for doing all this work she's doing? You know, it could be a million fucking things. So finally, I get a free minute and I call her and I'm like, okay, so what do you want to talk about? Well, it's nothing major.
Oh no!
And I was like, what the fuck? You got me all...
You said, what's up?
Yeah.
What's going on? And I'm like, oh, nothing much. And you're like, no, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I think that's how I said it, yeah.
That's exactly how you said it. Because I started laughing, and I'm like, we need to talk about these amps.
Yeah, that's what she said, and she was pretty much like, it was pretty much like, shit or get off the pot. Are we doing this? Or, I know you just got back in town, and we've had a meeting with this guy, and we know we can't ship them. We can, but we're scared. Because if they get broke, they're
And
irreplaceable.
he didn't want to ship them either.
Yeah. The other thing is, flying them, they're too heavy.
Yeah.
They'd be expensive to have shipped or flown, really.
Yeah, so the only real way to fucking do this is to get in a car and drive to fucking Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
So I
It's just a short drive. It's only 14 hours.
yeah, it's only 14 hours, and I just got back
Only-
I just got back flying in from California. I'm not even sleeping right, and so I'm like,
and I have narcolepsy. Yeah, this will work out. Why not?
Well, Taco was supposed to go with us, but Lisa had to work, so nobody was there to watch Walter.
Yeah.
If you guys would have been a day later, I could have went.
Well, I know that's what you said. So
Yeah.
So
You guys were going on Thursday, so.
yeah.
Well, originally we weren't going to leave till Friday night.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that, okay? So this is what happened next, okay? So she pretty much was like, look, we need to go do this, and we can take my...
And this was on Wednesday.
Yeah, this was out of fucking nowhere, right? So she goes, well, call the guy, and let's get this worked out. So here's the thing. We were leaving on Friday after the show to go do this. What you listeners did not know is the show was remote. And I was already on the fucking road. Because we left Thursday, but we had I had an issue at work and I couldn't leave Thursday. So to skip back just a hair bit, she goes, call the guy, let's work this out. He thought we were showing up on Saturday. Fuck no, we leave on Thursday night and then do the show remotely.
Right.
My Lord. Fuck. So Stephanie goes, I'll book a hotel room.
because originally we were going to leave Friday, and we were going to have three of us, so we are just going to drive straight up, drive straight back.
Right. No hotel.
No hotel. When we found out Taco wasn't going, I said, honestly, we're going to have to stay the night. With it just being us and me having narcolepsy.
Right.
Plus, we're getting older, you know. I think it would have killed me to be in that car that long. You know, straight out there, straight back.
Oh yeah, we fucked around and found out. Let's be honest, you know.
Yeah.
So we leave in the Stephanie was like, yeah, she booked a hotel.
Yeah, late Wednesday night.
Now, people, this is a key thing you got to remember the rest of this afternoon. The hotel.
I booked the hotel.
Well, no, not so much that, okay?
Oh.
The hotels in Virginia Beach start off at $500 to $7,000 a night.
On the boardwalk.
On the boardwalk.
Right.
She did some research. We found a hotel, or she did, that was like 12 miles out. It wasn't even far. It really wasn't.
Yeah, it was 12 miles out.
Yeah, it was like $100 a night. So,
Right.
you know, no big deal. We're only going
It
to
was
be...
a Motel 6. It wasn't just like an off-name nothing.
Well, she said it had good reviews. I mean, we kind of know why once we got there. But the thing is, we'll get to the hotel in a little bit. But
Yeah.
we book a hotel. She runs and gets energy drinks, snacks, soda, whatever we needed, right?
Oh, I was running like crazy that whole day. I had to get windshield wipers for the car. I had to get... Yeah, it was insane. I don't think I literally sat down.
And by the way,
besides
people...
driving the entire day.
By the way, people, we're jacking her grandma's brand new SUV. Okay? So, like, we could have drove our shit out there, but, you know, grandma don't do
We
a-
had to have room to put all the amps.
Yeah, grandma's got a new SUV, and she don't drive it much, and she kind of didn't.
Yeah, I only had 63,000 miles on it.
Yeah, she didn't mind, you know. But the story...
Now she doesn't have a driver's license at all, so...
Oh, well, you know, even better. So, she wasn't planning on using it that weekend, so...
Exactly.
So we're like, fuck it. She gets the SUV all gassed up, gets everything going on, and I get tied up at work. So when I get over there, you know, because I always say the nighttime is the right time to drive, right? Well,
Right.
yeah, well, I get there really late because of some shit going on. And I get there, she's already taken her narcolepsy medicine so she can go to sleep. Now, when she takes this medicine, people, she's out for 6 to 7 hours.
Uh-huh.
5 to 6 hours. Yeah.
Well, 5, 6 hours, but it could go 7. But, and if she
And
wakes...
I mean, I'm out.
Yeah, she's out. I mean, fucking out. So I get to her house. She's already taken the medicine and she's trying to stay awake and she's fighting it. It's basically get your shit in the fucking car and let's go.
Yep.
And when I fight it, it pretty much acts, it makes me feel like I'm drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like really drunk. And if I'm slap happy on top of it, oh my God, watch out.
Yeah, so this gets good. So she's all excited because we're going to go get these amps. And by the way, she used to work at the sound room, and I asked her, I go, so I guess this was like walking into the storage room, and she goes, we never had this many of this shit.
We never had that many, especially the large amp.
Yeah,
No
It's
way.
fucking too expensive.
Yeah.
So I get to her house, we get everything. She's like, do you want anything out of the cooler? And I go, give me an energy drink and a soda. And then we start driving. And I look at her and I go, Steph, man, you fucked up. Goddamn. She's like...
And he is all dead serious.
So I go, she's like, what am I missing? I was like, man, I ain't got no Fro 45. She's like, what the fuck is a Fro 45?
Just the only thing that he asked me to get that I did not get was jerky. And I'm like, because I don't know what kind you want. There's so many different options. We'll just get that on the road.
Yeah. So I'm telling her Fro 45. She has no fucking clue what a Fro 45 is, right?
It's like, what in the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about?
And I'm like,
And my meds are kicking in, and I'm just like, what the
and
fuck?
she's already fucked up out of her mind because she needs to go to sleep. She's slap
Yep.
happy. And I'm like, Steph, how the fuck I understand the jerky situation. And she goes, yeah, you can get jerky on the road when we stop to get gas. And I'm like, fair enough. But how are we going to go travel 14 hours with no fucking malt liquor? The look on this
What?
girl's face. She goes, you can stop anywhere you fucking want if you want a 40.
Get someone when we get to Virginia. Fuck you. I'm going to sleep now.
Yeah. So,
Like, do not give me shit when I'm on my meds.
Yeah.
Do not do that.
yeah, she was like, what the fuck did I do wrong? Like, I got everything you told me to get. So, you know, we had chips and snacks and all kinds of shit. Fucking, but no Fro 45 because I never, you know, if I would have told her I wanted malt liquor, she probably would have got it. But
No, I wouldn't have.
but here's the thing. I'm not going to drive across country and drink a 40 ounce of beer.
No.
I mean,
No.
when we got to the hotel, that was optional. I mean, I'm surprised we didn't get one when we checked in, but we'll get to
Oh,
that.
I'm sure there was plenty of it around on that floor.
So we're going to,
It was in the hotel.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so,
And parking lot.
oh yeah. Oh, we'll get to that later on today. Okay. So, she passes out. She's out cold.
Right.
She's so passed out. There's no snoring. There's no nothing. Hell, I didn't even know she was alive.
Hold the mirror under her nose, make sure that
Oh, I don't
fog
move.
enough.
She
I
don't move, nothing.
I don't, nothing.
She had her hand on her chest like she was saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's how I am. I get in one position, I stay that way.
Yeah, and that's
No,
it.
I was using my tank top to hold my arm up.
Yeah. So she's in this like position like she's pledging the PPI gods or some shit. I'm swerving on the road to see if she'd move around, and like I was like, I hope she didn't fucking OD or something. I mean, well, fuck. Okay, well, I mean, I know she takes this medicine. She's out. Okay, so I drive all the way into. Steph, was it as we got into Indiana or as I was coming out of Indiana is when I stopped?
You stopped like a little bit into Indiana.
Okay, so I get into Indiana.
Enough for me to wake up and go, huh?
Yeah, and the sun is blaring in my eyes, so I pull over to rest area. I sleep for about 30 minutes.
And I still sleep through all of this.
Yeah. She's fucking passed the fuck out, right? By the way, on the way to going through Illinois, there was a semi truck flipped on the highway. If we were 5-10 minutes earlier, we would have been in that accident.
Yep.
I took pictures
Yeah.
of it. She had no fucking clue. She's out cold, right? So we kept going. I took a nap, like I said, in Indiana.
With the creepy guy in the...
Oh God, fuck me. Okay, so yeah, that's right. This has been a week or so, people. So you know that painting of like
American Gothic.
yeah, the farmer and the farmer's wife. Well, I found that motherfucker in Indiana because I got to the rest area and I had to piss. So I go up and the sliding door opens up. He goes, "All is welcome." And he's got a fly swatter in his hand. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he swung that motherfucker by me. And I was like, whoa. Got to get the flies out of here. I'm like, I get you, man. I feel you. I've had the fly issue before, especially in the studio when we had one in here.
Yes.
So I go and piss, wash my hands, put cold water on my face, and now I'm awake.
Right.
I done had me a nice little 30-minute, 40-minute nap, right?
Right.
Steph's passed out. She don't know what the fuck's going on, out in the truck. So I come walking back, and he was like, "You have safe travels." Smack! Right next to me. I think I got him. And I said, "Well, all is well." And he goes, "All is well. Safe travels. God be with you." Or Godspeed.
Thank God I did not go in there.
So I'm just like, and this motherfucker had bib overalls on, like, and he worked for the state, people, okay? He had a name tag and everything. I mean, at least, maybe he didn't, and that's just what he did. I don't know, for fun, I don't know. So I get back into SUV. She rolls over and she's like, "Everything okay?" And I'm like, sure it is, okay? So we
He
start,
doesn't say anything else. He's just like, sure.
yeah, sure. So we start driving and we're getting closer to Christmas, Indiana, all right? Or Santa Claus, Indiana.
Santa Claus, Indiana.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah.
I didn't smell all the fucking cow shit. They must have did something because of that amusement park. Because every time I drive through there, you smell fucking cow shit. So, yeah, right now we're gonna, because Stephanie's gonna wake up in a little bit, okay? So, but we're gonna go back into the music because this is an all-day story. Trust me, people.
Oh,
okay?
yes, it is.
Because Stephanie's gonna wake up in this next segment when we come back, and a lot of interesting shit happened when she woke up. So, but you're listening to 96.1 FM Styling as we're dragging through the afternoon. We'll be right back after this.